There he is.
Gentlemen. You guys hear me?
Yes.
Lovely.
Affirmative.
So here we are again. So how was you guys this week?
It was going. So I changed my name. I changed my name at Twitch now.
And what might that be?
Tech Priest Muggles.
Tech Priest Magos.
Yes.
It's no, it's Magos.
I couldn't. It was already taken.
So here we are again, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Ready for the memes, the dreams, and the nightmares.
All of it at once?
Did you get the email about the Dark Tide playtest coming? It's gonna be Friday. What's that?
I said I'm not gonna be able to jump into that bitch. I close Friday.
Ah, that sucks.
Yes, it is.
I plan on streaming it if I get a playtest key.
I never got the fucking email.
I didn't get an email with a key yet. All they said was they told me that it's gonna be this Friday. They gave me the times. And they said, if you are selected, you will get another email here soon with a key right before the playtest. So we shall see if I am one of the selected few to playtest Dark Tide. And I can bring all of you along with me. Hopefully. They
One can hope.
don't put something against me streaming it or something.
They probably will. Aye.
So we'll see what happens there.
Oh, gentlemen, you ready for the lore and to have skin privileges revoked?
I feel like we're gonna be doing some skinning tonight.
As we are, for we are speaking of the 8th Legion.
I think I got everything ready.
Oh my god, this is pissing me off.
You have some trouble or something?
Yes! It's gonna reset my fucking password.
Password? What?
Yeah, fucking Twitch is making me reset my password for some reason.
Oh.
What did you do?
Oh, my password isn't strong enough. I need you to reset it.
We could. Did you try your muscles?
What?
Because it wasn't strong enough.
Well, you all know the flesh is weak, so my muscles. I no longer have muscles. I have nano mechanical flesh. That just hurt.
God damn it, Kevin.
Tony beat me to that shot.
He's screaming.
I was gonna say, I thought he might have put out the shows your pullout game, but
If you need a password and it's not strong enough, just your password can be the protein.
See, I tried doing Twitch and it wasn't strong enough.
Kyle is sick, I'm telling Dad.
Oh.
Yeah, this morning sucked. I couldn't get out of the bathroom.
Why am I not logging in from a new device? Fuck you, Twitch.
Well, on that note, it is time.
Are we just gonna listen to Alan try to come up with a password?
No,
Both is entertaining.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, my camera's not working. Hold on.
I hate Twitch.
What would it be if something wasn't working, you know?
Everything's always broken. All I want to do is I wanted to change my name.
Good old technical difficulties.
Please stand by.
What else is new?
Shut up.
Okay. All right. That should fix that. All right. Camera is a little closer because this guy's he's a pretty big size.
Oh, you're finally going back to goddamn your fucking your robot thingy.
Some Necron boys? Yeah, I figured I'd do some Necron boys. I haven't done any in a while. And if this guy has been on the shelf half done for a while, so I'm like, well, I might as well just finish him up. You lore boys get everything all figured out?
Mm-hmm. I'm ready to speak of the Skinners.
The Skinners. Well, you guys are all set. I'm all set.
Let's do this.
Kyle, your voice changer mod's broken.
Uh-oh. The mod broken?
Yeah, failed to send a request.
Let's find out.
Oi.
Talk about broken shit.
Fucking Christ, you two.
Not even showing up in here. But you try to do a voice thing?
Yeah, I was trying to make you the radio demon. Yeah, it just keeps telling me request failed.
Hold on here. Let me check her on out. An error occurred. Oh my god.
Everything's broken.
Why did it not connect?
Once again.
Zinch just breaking everything, huh?
Cinch is just having a laugh.
Zinch always breaks stuff.
What in the fuck?
Kevin, why didn't you join us again on Civilization, you dick?
You made him sad.
Yeah, they went back to Civilization, and then he was like, "Fuck you guys."
I am quite happy how that map turned out, and I'm quite happy with my 4 little cities.
Pretty sure everyone's always confused, like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Civilization 6. Good game. Get it.
Yeah, Civilization shit.
Alright. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Civ 6, where I decided to be England, and both my colonies are on either side of me, trying to wipe my ass off the face of the earth. And let me tell you what, I made sure them goddamn Americans are paying taxes again. Next to the fucking Canadians. I'm gonna make them pay taxes again, too. They're gonna buy my fucking tea again and pay my fucking taxes. I'm the queen of motherfucking England.
Careful now.
What?
You never know when an actual American group's gonna bust in here and kick our ass.
The high-ranking majors of the third
They
world
don't know.
soaking his macadamia in holy oils.
In holy oils.
The holiest of oils.
The holiest of oils. Alright, well, the voice mod thing should be working now. Apparently I had to reset the mod. Everything has to be broken.
Always. Everything's always broken.
Oh man, and then I believe. God damn it!
God damn.
And once again, Kyle broke something.
I'm not even. I'm just gonna wait till you guys tell me we're ready.
Okay.
I say I'm ready.
Okay. Go ahead and try to do the voice mod real quick. Just give it a quick shot. See if it works. Well, we will test fire this while we live. Because that's how we do things around here.
No.
Three things.
Still not functioning, Kyle.
Still not working?
Nope, and there's some other person in here watching this shit and getting disappointed. I think it's Kevin.
What else, man? Weird. Tells me everything's online and working. Connected. Yeah. That's all working.
And now we have a Disney. How the fuck did you get a Disney ad with how foul-mouthed we are?
Because Disney don't watch our shit.
Yeah, don't ask. Don't ask.
Now I'm just curious.
The mouse doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't have anything special. Good work. That was set free. Why is you broken?
Everything always is broken. Don't you know this?
What if I do? What if I do
Well, in the meantime,
this?
So what leads you to talk about today, Bob?
the Nightlords, the 8th.
So the Joker Batmans.
No. As I like to say, the original Inquisition. And yes, you heard me right, Inquisitors. I said that. Lick me. The original guys who would root out betrayal.
So the only thing they would just skin people. They just say it all right.
Nah, they did a lot worse. How would you like to be fed a soup of your family, Alan?
You know, I would not.
How would you like to see your closest friends and neighbors skinned alive as they scream, begging for you to help, only to see that you're powerless to stop it and cannot look away? You can't even shut your eyes because they've already been cut off. Your eyelids have already been removed.
How about we don't and say we did?
And that is the Nightlords.
So just paying towards. Oh, so pretty much Drukari but humans.
No. I would say the Drukari get put to shame by the Nightlords.
And that is saying something.
Let's just put it this way. In my humble opinion, the Emperor's original plan to deal with the Dark City was just to send the Nightlords. And see how they like it.
Well, fuck.
Oh, you like torturing and skinning people, eh? Now see how well we do it.
All right, it's just broken. Fuck it.
Kyle gave up.
I'm done trying to fix it. I don't know what the fuck wrong with it.
But how'd you like that? That good old talking about the Nightlords and what they used to do. What they used to do.
Oh.
What did they used to do?
No, well, technically what they still do, because, well, right now, I would say they're,
Changed.
well, I would just say they're actually, not even that better now, because they mostly just hide from people.
I was gonna say, if anything, they've only gotten slightly more sadistic.
That's because they no longer have the Emperor trying to stop them from doing shit.
Are you kidding me? And I quote you, good sirs, I will send you the exact quote. When the Emperor had any kind of issue with some jackass thinking, well, we can still do what the Emperor said we can't do in secret.
Yeah, the Emperor's original plan was send the Nightlords and laugh.
Send the 8th. When he heard of the rise of the reborn threat of the Crimson Walkers.
Where the fuck are those?
They don't exist anymore. We'll leave it at that.
The Crimson Walker. Oh, because of the 8th, I suppose, eh?
Well, let's just put it this way. You remember how we all joke about revoking your skin privileges?
That was an actual thing. I know that was an actual thing they did.
Now you know why they're called Crimson Walkers.
Oh, because they ain't got no skin.
And they were made to march through a fucking sandstorm.
With no skin. Well done.
Nice.
That's just my hand cannon for it. I have no idea exactly what happened to the Crimson Walkers, but I like to think that's how they handled it. Would I be that far off?
Not entirely. I mean, they did flay people alive and toss them out of a ship and told the entire planet surrender, or we'll do it to you.
Sounds like it's pretty effective.
I mean, I'd surrender.
Yeah, I'd be done.
Yep, fuck this.
Fuck
Right.
this shit, I'm out.
All right, you got me.
And once again, this is one of those legions that actually don't have an exact recruiting place on Terra. You want to know where they're recruited from? Prisons. That's not even a joke.
Just straight up pull them out of prison.
Prison sinks. Entire hive cities of prisoners, which were literally called hive sinks.
They're just prisons of just fucking goddamn high city, just a straight up prison. It's like they're that fucking. Well, I guess if you got that many people in your Imperium, I guess you would need a supersized jail. I guess.
Just on Terra.
I just assumed that, you know, like, oh, he did something bad and heretic burned him at the stake.
I mean, it's all of that.
Hey, remember this. Even in the current Imperium, there are uses for penal workers.
Yeah, you just hand them a fucking stick and then make them charge across a minefield.
Or, hey, I need this trench digged. Start digging.
I need this trench digged. Shoots one in the head. Start digging.
I like how, like, all our grammar goes out the window. We use the term dig instead of dug.
No, I mean start digging.
I need this trench dug instead of digged.
Well, I heard
You see,
have
I know
goddamn-
most of the people listening to this are British, so I'm just trying to infuriate them.
Okay. You're just mad that I took Americans over as the British.
The only time it will ever happen.
Okay, whatever you say, Bob.
No, you see, now what I need to do is I need to play as China and take over America.
Oh, you're making my Fallout senses tingle. You're making me want to go full Enclave and unleash the Liberty Prime.
But the way we play this game, I'm gonna get it before you.
Well, I am Rome, so...
Yeah, and you fell.
1,500 years, motherfucker.
No, you're not the Byzantines. Not the Byzantines.
Oh no, the Byzantines alone lasted 700. If we want to collect both, technically it was a 2,000-year-old empire.
Anyway, we're not talking about goddamn civilization again. We're talking about.
We're talking about future Rome.
I was about to say, what lore are we talking about now?
Yes.
Anyway, back to the prisoner, the crazy Skinners. Anybody, basically, your only way, how did they recruit for the 8th? What's a good reason? If you could silently stalk, skin, and strike terror, you were tested. If your genes were right, you were put into the Legion.
And what if they weren't right?
Can you guess?
I'm guessing you became the skin.
Yes.
You know, that sounds fucked up, even for the Nightlords. Somewhat.
No, not even a little bit.
You know, the minute I said that, I just realized how fucking stupid it was.
Yes.
like I said it, then I'm sitting here thinking, like, you know, that was just fucking stupid of me. Oh boy.
And the gene seed also made them incredibly fucking pale. Almost like they were ghouls in power armor, to the point where it was openly joked that the warriors of the 8th, though could walk in the light of the sun, that they would always walk in darkness. They would not tan, no matter how bright the sun or radiation. Their skin just no.
Oh yeah, because doesn't the gene seed is like part of their Primarch, and their Primarch looked like he hasn't seen the sun in 1,000 years, which he kind of hasn't from his homeworld.
We're gonna get about nasty Nostromo later, but anyway, the Legion's first tasks were to basically bring to heel anybody that thought they could continue their bullshit after they were brought into unification. Such crimes included, and I quote, the sidebreeding of the court of Antius, the Saragon Enclave's gene atrocities, aka I'm going to make you into a flesh puppet, or a flesh golem, or the March of the 10 Million. I don't think I need to explain what happened with those poor bastards.
The March to 10 million. I'm guessing that was the one of, hey, march in the sand with no skin, bitch.
As I like to think, possibly. But they have always been the Terror Legion. They
So
have always.
They're just fucking terrorists. As Bricky said, as Bricky said, they looked at 9/11 and said, "I can do better."
Yes, they actually would. But it would have been more like, it would have been more along the lines of, oh, that's the best you got? You think you did it bad? And suddenly everybody is skinned and thrown on a giant cube in the desert. If you catch my drift.
Oh boy, here I go murdering again.
Yeah, it would basically been Conrad laughing, go, oh boy, here we go again. Yeah.
You gotta remember, this is the man who created a screaming gallery.
Yes.
A screaming gallery.
Yes, we will talk about this. We will talk. This is what we call foreshadowing.
We'll talk about this later. This is also a guy who would hack another person's power armor and make him kill his friends.
Oh.
Or
Lovely.
foreshadowing.
We're gonna talk about this later, and we're gonna laugh.
Oh, we're gonna laugh, and then I'm gonna laugh what stupid decisions these idiots make. Because this is one of those guys who think that they have the hype and nobody wants the smoke. 90% of the time, they were right. Nobody wanted that smoke.
Would you?
And then they ran into people who wanted the smoke, and it ended piss poorly for them.
Because they realized, oh shit.
To my point of, there's only one dumber. They did one stupider thing. There's only one group of people who did a dumber thing during the heresy than the Nightlords. The Alpha Legionnaires that let Gilliman get back up when they almost killed him. And I quote Lord Gilliman, "You all look like a brother who I want nothing more but to wring his neck. And you are here before me."
Uh-oh.
Sounds angry.
That was nothing but Angie at those days.
Hey, do you blame him?
No. But anyway, we'll get to those funny details later. Now to the good part. We will now speak of Nostromo, the future homeworld of the Legion. And Conrad fucking Kurz. The Night Lord. The Night Haunter. 40K Batman.
40K Batman.
But not like DC's Batman, more like the Flashpoint Batman.
He is the bat who laughed.
Yeah.
You cannot argue with that. He is literally the embodiment of the bat who laughed.
Well, Conrad originally didn't take stupid pleasure in this, even though the new book says otherwise. Fuck them. We'll get to that part later too. Because when
so much foreshadowing.
Conrad's first actions waking up on Nostromo was being buried.
Next to the core.
Buried?
No, his fucking pod struck the soft surface and went so deep he had to dig his way out of a grave.
As an infant.
Yes, and guess what his first interaction with humans was, Kyle?
Probably not good.
Lunch.
Lunch? What?
Lunch.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
he ate a hive ganger.
To be fair, the hive ganger was shooting at him.
Who sees a goddamn infant and says, you know what, I'm gonna shoot this bitch?
Nostromo.
Nostromo.
This place,
No hesitation.
this place is a shithole.
I think it is the shithole.
So
It
it's
was
like
a shithole.
Detroit.
No, it was a shithole.
I think Detroit, but worse.
Take the worst parts of Chicago, Detroit, and Memphis and stick them all together.
Times by 10.
Yeah, closer to 100. Then you have Nostromo. But after having his lunch and just seeing nothing but the despicable shit... Here's a fun little fact about Space Marine gene seeds. They can actually pick up the genetic memories of those they eat. So imagine this Primarch, who does have an innate sense of right and wrong, eats this random ganger, like the most random of people, and he sees all this horrible, horrible shit. Right?
Okay.
He then makes it his fucking life's mission to bring the crime rate down from 100% down to 0%.
Yeah, he whole thought of, fuck this shit, I'm gonna make this right.
And, for lack of better terms, the world that was known as the Realm of Eternal Night, after several fucking years, was made quiet. But there's only a catch to this. Guess how Conrad brought the crime rate down to 0?
Terrorism?
No. Every crime had the same punishment.
Being skinned alive?
Yeah. Let's put it this way. At one point, Conrad couldn't comprehend why this fucking asshole who just stole a loaf of bread was so terrified of him and not the law, as he's dangling this man over the edge of a skyscraper, and he lets go.
From stealing bread, huh?
Yep.
So people would rather starve to death than commit a crime.
Yes, because the Night Haunter could be anywhere. You best do your prayers, read your novels, brush your teeth, clean behind your ears, or the Night Haunter will get you.
Crash of lightning. He's standing behind them in the bathroom, just staring at him like, brush your teeth.
Exactly. It's the spot.
Only they had the Batman voice changer on my mod thing.
Hang on.
Uh-oh. You came from a horrible idea.
No, it won't load up. I was gonna deepen my voice and go, you best put that in the recycling, motherfucker.
Don't forget to recycle. Oh, God.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Sarcasm is still punishable by death.
Oh, fuck. Well, we're all dead.
Oh, we're all fucked if the Night Haunter's still around.
Sarcasm? You get put to death?
Not necessarily.
That's a new law he just made up.
You see, as I like to think, all the Primarchs had a purpose. Each one of them was designed for something both in war and in peace.
Okay.
Horus was... Gilliman is the tax man, the empire builder. I can make an entire system move smooth.
Pay your taxes.
Fulgrim would make beautiful art for the Imperium and bring about its culture to greater effects. Right?
Okay.
Many people, me included, like to believe Conrad was supposed to be the ultimate of judges.
He was supposed to be the Supreme Court.
Yes, he would be his original purpose. I like to believe, and from what the old books basically hint at, is that he would basically be the arbitrator of all arbitrators. oh, I will set the ground rules for the law. This is the punishment for this. You cannot overdo it,
Death.
or I swear to God, you're gonna lose your fucking skin. Any kind of corruption he'd basically be the ultimate prosecutor, I should say. He would hunt injustice down to the ends of the earth and annihilate it.
I mean, you kind of see that in the Dorian heresy.
Yep. Vulcan, I believe, was supposed to be more of the judge, the one who set the charges. He would not let Conrad, as his opposite, run rampant. Otherwise, everybody'd lose their skin. Vulcan was the compassion of the Imperium. Oh, you stole a bread because you're starving. One day in jail, 10 years in service, where you get an education, fed every day, and gain new skills so you can get employment. Tap, tap.
Oh, like how the actual predecessor should be.
Reformation. But we're not going to talk about controversial things, because I'm one of those type of people that believes certain people just should get the Conrad method, if you catch my drift.
All right. How about we go back? How about we go back to how we talk about this? Let's steer this the other way.
Exactly. And if you can guess what those people are in the chat, I will give you a cookie. I
I
promise.
want a cookie.
I promise it's not laced with cyanide.
I don't want a cookie no more.
Exactly. But by the time the Emperor Sanguine, I feel it was the Emperor, Horus, and Logar arrived on Nostromo, it was a world completely devoid of crime.
Oh no, it was the Emperor. It was Fulgrim, Ferrus Manus.
And I want to say Horus.
No, it wasn't Horus. Oh, Dorn.
And let's put it this way, Conrad has a special gift. He sees the future, much like Sanguinius does.
Except he sees the bad future.
Yeah, he sees every worst outcome the human fucking place. So he's seen, that first time he did everything, he basically chose, how can I bring about the best of these horrible futures? Oh, by being an absolute scumlord and basically making everybody terrified to step but one pinky toe out of line.
Sounds about right.
And for the first time in all of his life, when he looked upon the Emperor, he saw those horrible futures scattered. He saw the heresy. And then when the Emperor gave him his name, he saw those futures scatter.
Okay.
To the point where it brings about this, how do I even describe it? This split personality in Conrad. The Night Haunter and Conrad Kurz. Kurz was a legitimate, I despise all criminals, all scum, all of you, to the point where he hated his own fucking legion.
Because there's nothing but goddamn criminals.
Wretched scum.
As I remember, one of the leaders of the Nightlords after the heresy, we are the sons of a Primarch who hated us.
No.
Conrad then went about the fact that I can put these pieces of shit to work and maybe, just maybe, I can get some fucking good out of them. And the Night Haunter would still do the fuck up shit. To the point where when the 8th Legion went, you didn't fucking look for them to... You didn't send the 8th to bring a world into compliance. You sent the 8th to deal with a world that had taken the Imperial Oath and reaped every benefit and then tried to do the wretched shit again. Perfect example being one world believed it, and technically this should have happened to Agron's home world too. Basically, the Emperor found these people basically turning people into flesh golems, making them slaves and shit. They took Imperial compliance. And they were told, this shit's going to stop. They said, sure, no problem. The second the Imperium moved on, they started doing it again. They murdered anybody who started trying to investigate. That alone caught the eye of the Emperor and Kurz. And then, when the Emperor demanded they answer for their crimes, they laughed. And the Emperor uttered a phrase so often said to those who would dare spit in his kindness.
Send in
Send
the
the eighth.
They laughed. Not a smart idea.
So, Conrad would deploy his legion. Not in static warfare, not to bring about the crushing of armies, but to break the very fucking spirit of these wretches. Nowhere was safe. No bunker, no fortress. You would go to bed one night, only to wake up and find your children dangling above you. Faces of terror ripped upon their face, and their blood just dripping on your face. In fact, that was what awoke you. And then you'd see the grinning face of a skull, and a night lord in that same room, and he'd simply disappear. You double your guard, you triple it. You'd only wake up to find them dead, skinned above you. And they would hunt. Nowhere was safe. Any loyal subject of yours believed, oh, these were rumors. One night it would happen. The speaker systems would come to life, and then they'd hear swish, swish, the sharpening of a blade. Swish, swifts, and then they'd hear the wet slicing, and they'd hear nothing but screaming. Screams and screams and screams. And even if you cut the audio, you'd hear it over Vox, over any channel. Hell, sometimes behind a locked door in your own house. Till you broke and begged for mercy. Only then would the Night Lords engage in open warfare.
I'm about to say, is it just me or is it like are we sitting around a campfire right now?
I'm about to say, yeah, we are.
It feels like a scary campfire story you'd be telling right now.
Am I getting better at this, gentlemen?
It's like Jesus Christ. I'm like, man, where's the fucking s'mores?
Are you actually seeing what Bob can do when he actually writes a script for something? The world may never know.
I was thinking more of the fact that they actually have sleep and he's not drunk.
Yes. So, that is how Conrad would conduct war. Sometimes he would engage in open combat right off the bat. Shatter an army, scatter it to the winds. And then slowly but meticulously, one by one, pick them off, and hang them in the streets. You'd never see who did it. You'd never see how it was done. But they would be dead. Till one by one, you did nothing but cower in your homes. One night it'd be your next door neighbor. One night it'd be the neighbor across the road. Till finally, you alone were left. Not your wife, not your children. You'd barricade yourself in a room with only one way in, no windows, dark, quiet, with a 12-gauge shotgun pointed at the door. And you'd sit there, and you'd wait, try to stay awake. You'd let your gaze slightly go. You'd slightly slumber. And you'd snap awake, fearful that somehow it got in. But the door would still be barricaded. There'd be no way it got in. And you'd look down. It's only then you would realize, where have my fingers gone?
Where's my hand?
And you suddenly hear the chuckle. And you'd start screaming. And you'd hear the words, Ave Dominus Nox. We have come for you.
If I remember correctly, wasn't like Nostromo's language something called like fluent gangster or something like that?
It was a ganger tongue.
Yeah, because they spoke like fucking French.
Yeah. Now you just got me another idea. You fall slightly asleep and you hear it.
Oui.
Wait.
Oui. Oh god, that makes me even more scared.
A French
Fall
like
asleep,
chef. Oh god.
Wake up and all of a sudden there's a fucking Night Lord with a baguette. Oui.
Guess where it's going?
And the beret, you got the beret on and that.
Exactly blue titty croissant.
Oh god, what have we done?
We just made the Nightlords better.
Yeah, we made the Nightlords French.
Hey, for the English, that is terrifying. Waking up late at night and seeing a Frenchman standing over you in bed with a stale baguette. Just you look over and see your wife's head's caved in by bloody baguette.
Wine scattered all around her body.
Frog legs stuffed in your son's eyes.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, it's now canon. The Nightlords are French.
Yep, we're talking about the Frenchies.
Which it is for this show.
Oh god. Why does anybody ever follow us?
I don't know why. Because we are an equal opportunity insulter.
Ross,
Anyway.
we're losing. If we had any fans that had certain like legions they liked, we're losing all the ones that we did fucking shows on.
I mean, it wasn't the lion that we got our first dislike.
We got our first like actual dislikes before they took away the dislike button.
On the line, because we sat there for about half an hour and just laughed at their shit names.
Yeah, 'cause we made fun of the Dark Angels.
And don't worry, when we get to the space, the Volca... Oh, wait, fuck, we already passed the Volca Fenrica. We did do enough furry jokes.
We did a lot of furry jokes. Hell, I named the episodes the Space Furries. Don't worry, we did.
Speaking of which, have you seen the new helmets?
Oh God, don't even.
Don't they have ears?
Yes.
They're full on wolf heads.
But anyway, back to the Bat Boys. Or should we say Batman and his million Robins?
His
Evil
million
Robins.
Robins.
They were closer to animals than men when they fought. They would just as quickly kill or shoot you as insult the shit out of you. And to quote one of their principal books, it is better by far to be an object of fear than respect, for one is a truth of the soul and the other is an illusion of the mind.
I mean, fair.
And Conrad was no exception. He even wrote an autobiography called The Dark.
Wait, he's actually literate?
Yes, in fact, he's actually very illiterate. He made horrible, haunting poetry, like Edgar Allan fucking Poe level.
Nevermore.
The dead that knock.
So, once again, he is a French poet.
Yeah, he's a fucking nightmare writer. And how do I even say this? By the time the good things started happening, with the famous quote, when the Emperor came to get Conrad, be at peace, Conrad curs, I have arrived and I intend to take you home. That is not my name, Father. My people have given me a name. I will bear it until my dying day, and I know full well what you intend for me. And Curs submitted to the Emperor.
You know, like the minute he left his world, it went right back to shit.
No, it took a little while. Because they were afraid this was a test.
There's a test! Don't do anything!
They did leave. They're not gone. He's here somewhere. He's just waiting around for us to fuck up.
He's in the walls, man. He's in the walls.
He's in the walls.
And my favorite quote of the Nightlords: "We have received your offer of surrender and reject it. We did not come here to receive your supplication, but to enact judgment. The time to surrender has long passed. The verdict was written by your own hands. Now is the time to die."
Well, now.
Well then, you're fucked.
You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. You have fucked up.
Now you fuck. I can just see the Emperor just sitting in the stands, sees this world does this, and the only thing you hear is, "Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up."
You have fucked up now.
But
So-
basically, to invoke this way of how they've always fought, Conrad gave his legion the permission to decorate their armor with to inspire fear. Hence why you see all the lightning bolts, the azure blue armor, the bats, the skulls, the skin.
Why do I just think now, whenever I hear them, I just think the vampire counts of Total War. Total War Warhammer.
We haven't gotten to the 9th yet. And after they reunited, the legions, as we said, did not like each other. And the atrocities only grew afterwards. For Conrad was better at directing the legion to be fucking wretched than anybody else.
So they were the first Chaos Space Marines. Technically.
If now that still belongs to the world leader or ward bearers. I
The
can't
first
wait
heretic. They got a whole book on it.
I can't wait to get to that fucking legion.
So much anger, so much hate.
That's gonna be one where I do fucking hammered drunk, and we're just gonna hear how many times Bob can somehow call somebody a horse fucker in different ways.
Okay, so you do not like word bearers. Got it.
I'm an ultramarine. What do you expect?
Alright. Bob, I got the ultimate test for you. Which one do you hate more? The Word Bearers or the Dark Angels?
Ward bearers.
Oh, fuck!
Let's just put it this way: if you gave me Lionel Johnson, Logar, and Erebus in the room, and you gave me 2 bullets, I'd double tap Erebus and beat Lionel Johnson to death with his body.
Got it. Alright.
That's your Lionel. I meant Logar's body.
Makes more sense.
I despise that book writing fuck. But anyway, after a long time, we now come to my favorite part of the Nightlords history, when they fucking nuked their planet.
Oh
They
yeah, I
just-
forgot to do that. I
Nuked
forgot they
this
did that.
planet.
They fucking bombarded it till it tore itself apart.
Damn.
Well,
And
I thought they only shoot it like once because it was so heavily mined that the
Nope.
core was open in some spots.
Nope, not Nostromo. By this time, Conrad had basically gone full psychotic. There wasn't much of Kurz left, and there was nothing but the Night Haunter. He despised his legion, he despised what he was, he despised everything they did. But then Nostromo rebelled. They killed the Imperial officials, and they fucking did wretched shit. This brought it back at Conrad to sanction terrorism on Nostromo. And it didn't quell it. Nostromo was tired of fear. They forgot the key word that he who rules the heavens rules the world. So, systematically even, they land-striked Nostromo. Picture this, if you will. You're finally thrown off the irk of these crazy fucking Nightlords, and you see a beam of light come down from the heavens. And it doesn't move fast like you expect it should. It creeps towards you. There's no escaping it. You have only minutes left to accept your death. And that is how they destroyed Nostromo. Even the act of killing the world was turned into an act that terrified the shit out of its populace.
So they just literally just beams of light destroyed the world.
Yeah, they land-striked the shit out of it. For those not aware, a land strike is basically a starship-sized glass cannon.
Alrighty.
Because why not?
It's known as a lance. And certain flagships have different kinds of lances. Like the Bucephalus in the Imperatus Salem, the Emperor's two capital ships, had plasma lances.
So literally just a beam of fucking plasma just to melt the world.
A plasma, you know how a Nova Cannon is basically a starship-sized plasma gun?
Yes.
Now imagine it moving at the speed of light.
Oh, so fuck you.
When it shot at something, it died. There was no exceptions to this rule. That's why it makes me very much irked that we have no idea what happened to the Bucephalus. I want to know, goddammit.
No. I'm not telling you.
Fuck you. And then came the heresy. Because the Emperor actually condemned Conrad for just nuking Nostromo.
Well, I mean, he fucking nuked a world for no reason other than I am sick of this place. Fuck you.
Yeah, basically.
There's
And
some bad people on it. Fuck them.
To be fair, they only rebelled after Conrad started systematically trying to pull a funny mustache man. If you catch my drift.
A funny mustache
So
man.
stuff we can't say on Twitch.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
Do you catch my drift, Kyle?
Sure.
But instead of just doing it to certain people who they believed had pointy noses, they tried to do it to everybody.
Wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful indeed. Fucking Conrad Kurz. And then came the Horus Heresy. And the ambush on Istava at the drop site massacre. And they were actually, I believe, one of the three. I believe it was the Word Bearers, or the Lunar Wolves, or the Sons of Horus. The Night Lord, or the.
Good there, Bob.
God, I'm trying to remember this. It's
Words.
been a while since. I actually don't have this in my notes. I'm going off this after memory. It was the World Eaters, Nightlords, and what was the fourth? Oh, the Death Guard. That were confirmed traitors. So the Emperor sent the Raven Guard, the Iron Hands,
Raven Guard. It was the Raven Guard, the
Salamanders.
Iron Hand, Salamanders.
Iron Warriors. Iron Warriors. No, the Night Lords were believed to be loyalist. So there was only 3 traitor legions there.
No, it was no. So it was no. I know the I think it was the Night Lords, the Iron Hands, and the Death Guard were there to quote unquote reinforce them. But it was the Raven Guard, the Salamanders, I think the Dark Angels.
No, it wasn't Dark Angels.
No,
Here
it
we
wasn't
are.
Dark Angels.
I got the list.
Okay.
Basically, it ended up flipping to just being the Iron Hands, Raven Guard, and Salamanders fighting for their fucking lives against the Sons of Horus, the Death Guard, the Emperor's Children, the World Eaters, the Alpha Legion. That's the one I forgot. The Alpha Legions were believed loyalists. Iron Warriors, Night Lords, Word Bearers, with Legio fucking Mortis. And the Salamanders to support them had the Imperial Army, small amount, the Mechanicum Elements, and Legio Artorias. The casualties were fucking insane. Of 3 legions, can you guess how many survivors?
Wasn't it like 5,000?
22,000 of 3 legions. All 3 of the surviving legions had probably started this conflict right around 200, maybe 250,000 Space Marines.
Damn.
Death.
The Iron Hands were wiped out to a single chapter. The Salamanders were wiped out to a single chapter. And I was wiped out to a slow amount. And the fucking Raven Guard were wiped almost completely.
If I remember correctly, I think the Raven Guard were so wiped by the end of the Horus Heresy they could only produce one successor chapter.
The Salamanders couldn't produce any. But then came a certain event. The Night Lords were searching over an area where they believed was where they nuked Vulcan and his legion to death. And they're just walking around. Suddenly they hear the ground start tumbling, and they look down, and they see a pissed off black man with red eyes staring up at them. They had found
boy.
Vulcan,
Vulcan.
and he'd somehow survived a nuke to the face.
It's because it's fucking Vulcan.
He then proceeded to beat a half a company to death as they bolted him to death, and then they captured him. Horus then gave him to Conrad Kurz. Do I need to go further, or can I skip over this bit? No, I can't skip over this bit. I know I can't.
I was like, aren't you gonna talk? Aren't you gonna do an episode about Conrad Curse?
No, I'm trying to combine this shit all together.
Then go over it.
Yeah. Well, basically, Conrad then spent several months trying to kill Vulcan and failing. He couldn't break Vulcan's spirit, nor could he ruin his body. To the point where I will now make the list of how Conrad killed Vulcan.
Oh God.
I had this on. I just gotta bring it up.
I remember a couple.
Are you ready?
Are you ready, kids?
This is a fucked up. Let me see. Where's the full list? This is not the full list. This is just the jokes, the ones I made jokes about.
There are many ways he was killed, and many ways that kind of just like, oh God.
Well, I'll give you the list of the funny ones I found. He, while eating dinner with him, ripped out his throat with a fork, stabbed him in the chest with Zinfor and tore him apart. He cut off Vulcan's head, he threw him into a plasma reactor after he called him a fucking petulant child.
I mean, was he wrong?
No. He basically spent several months just trying to break Vulcan's body and kill him in spirit. He hacked Vulcan's power armor and then made him hunt his own surviving sons.
Can I say one that I remember?
Lovely.
Go ahead.
He threw him into the engine.
Round him up.
Yeah, he actually picked him up and threw him into the engine of the starship. I remember that one.
Spaced him.
Yeah, just straight up, just fucking yeet him out of the airlock.
Skinned him, ripped his arms off, and beat him to death with them.
He Amogused him?
Yes. He did everything. To the point where it came down to where he threw Vulcan in a maze designed by Perturabo. At the center lay Vulcan's warhammer called Dawnbringer. It's several of his sons' corpses. Conrad knew this had a teleporting weapon, a teleporter into it, right? Mind you, Vulcan is unarmored at this time. And he sets him off while he's trying to hunt Vulcan. When he gets to the hammer after using Conrad Kurz to break a void shield guarding it, as in he grabbed Conrad Kurz by the legs and beat a void shield till it collapsed. And then he goes, "Oh, what are you going to do now, Vulcan?" He goes, "You are right, brother. This is a teleporter. You have also forgotten one small detail. And what is that, brother? It is also a thunder hammer." And then he proceeded to beat the ever-living shit out of poor Conrad Kurz.
You forgot it's a hammer. And then beats his ass with it.
That he did.
Nice.
Only after he beat Conrad so bad it was... How do I even describe it? What was that? He hit me with a chair. Are you crying? Of course I'm crying. He hit me with a chair. I'm shit. He teleported away. Conrad's ego did not recover from this event.
Neither did his. He literally got beat so fucking hard that he also, if I remember correctly too, didn't he also realize he fucked up when he also said, "It's also a hammer"? He's like,
Yes.
he's like, "Fuck,
Oh.
I did."
Oh no.
It was the exact response of, "Oh no."
Yeah. Oh no, that is an object you could beat my ass with.
And the events do not look any better after this in the heresy. Horus sent the Nightlords to stall the fucking the Dark Angels fleet. They got obliterated.
I just
To the
realized
point where
something's not
Savitar,
working
the
right.
Legion's first captain, killed several others of the high-ranking officers just so he could enact a withdrawal, because they refused to.
Okay, I had to
Then-
fix some behind the scenes stuff. Sorry.
Then Conrad tried to snuck aboard the Invincible Reason.
He did the ultimate Amogus.
Yes. And he landed on McCrag. After Lionel Johnson was almost attempted to enact partial exterminatus on the home world of My Legion.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He got so pissed off at Conrad. He wanted to partially exterminate fucking McCrag to get rid of his ass.
He tried to call down a land strike on McCrag. Was it Civitas or was it McCrag and Minos? One of the minor cities to eliminate Conrad. And he hadn't even told Sanguinius or Gilliman that Conrad was on Terra. Or on McCrag.
That's more or less of, just trust me, we need to do it.
Of course, Gilliman did not allow this to happen and told the fuzzy cat person to fuck itself.
Fuck off, you furry.
And then Conrad thought, oh, I know how I can get to Gilliman. I can go after his ma.
Oh yeah, we talked about this part.
I remember talking about this. This is good.
So he breaks into the Fortress of Hera. It stumbles into, well, I shouldn't call her his ma, it's his Sevasa, which is basically his nanny when he was a child. She's Grandma Smurf. Well, anyway,
Still Gillamom.
yeah, no, it's still Gillamom. So he breaks in trying to pull the, oh, I'm going to skin you shit. And all he hears is the rack of a shotgun and the words to go to fuck off. And she dumps the mag into him.
Wait. So he got mag dubbed by Gillamom.
Mind you, it's an auto shotty, so she dumped all 6 buck shots into Conrad.
I did not know this part. I love this.
Conrad is just stunned at this point of, what the fuck was that?
Did you just shoot me with a fucking shotgun?
I'm wearing the skin of several people. I look like a monster in power armor with giant lightning claws, and its first reaction is to tell me to fuck myself and shoot me. The Second Amendment, ladies and gentlemen. Get fucked, Brit Bongs.
We're gonna get fucked. We're gonna get so fucking banned, aren't we, Kyle?
I think we're gonna probably lose a lot of following in the UK district.
If they can't take that joke, they didn't deserve to follow us because it's only going to get worse.
That is
We
true.
still have a lot to talk about when we actually get to the Space British. Just you wait.
Uh-oh. You have been warned.
But anyway, after then trying to go, fuck it, I'm going to go kill Sanguinius and finding out how well that was going to end.
He tried to fight Sanguinius.
Yes. Mind you, Sanguinius was without power armor. Conrad Kurz was in power armor. Conrad is a terrorist. Sanguinius is known as the Lord who has never tasted defeat. Can we guess how this ended?
Conrad Kurz running away as Sanguinius chasing after him.
That was last Him, Gilliman, and Lionel managed to basically come here, motherfucker. I'm not sure if you ever seen the Rick and Morty scene with Rick and Summer. Come here, motherfucker.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've seen that scene, yeah.
Yeah, that. The ass beating.
I was figuring he was gonna chase after him with the Shankala and be like, "Get over here, bitch!"
And after Conrad managed to let it be revealed that the Emperor and Terra still survived, and they were making their way back, he was put into a void stable craft where they could void him, and they were going to go, we're going to let the Emperor judge him. Sanguinius paid him a visit, called him a Debbie Downer, basically, and said, Father might forgive you. Hell, he might try to redeem you all. I do not see redemption for you. And voided his ship out.
Wait, Sanguinius tried to kill him. The perfect boy.
Sanguinius basically told him, "I'm not going to let you get forgiveness."
Oh god, the good boy?
Yeah, Sanguinius was that pissed.
The good boy revoked his get out of jail card.
Yeah, Conrad, he basically, how do I say this? Conrad tried to make Sanguinius see it his way, like, oh, how the future is fucked and all that. And Sanguinius basically said, we both share that gift, Conrad. We both see the future. You have always submitted to it. I have always fought against it. We are nothing alike. You are a coward, and will die a coward's death. And sent him away.
So he said, all right, well, I'm just gonna let you die in space.
No, he basically said, I will not let you get the Emperor's forgiveness. Because Conrad believed that he would die only by an assassin sent by the Emperor's hands. And Conrad was starting to believe if they took him to Terra, maybe that future could be avoided. And Sanguinius, who always fought against the dark future he saw, condemned Conrad to the dark future he is trying to enact.
Oh wow! So Sanguinius just said, well, fuck Sanguinius. Sanguinius just said like, no, fuck you. You are not getting a happy ending.
Yeah, he basically revoked his "you're going to die with honor" card.
You know that hug you've always needed? Fuck you.
You're not getting it.
All Conrad needed was just a hug.
Many people tried to give him a hug. He then revoked skin privileges.
He just needed a hug from a brother.
Then came the scouring. We all know what happens at the end of the heresy. I've said it every fucking time. I'm not going to repeat my sad story of 10 hours. And then the ass beatings continued till morale improved.
Until morale improved.
Conrad,
Continue until morale improves.
and then an assassin came for Conrad. According to the official story, he fought, and somehow a Caldas-class assassin murdered a Primarch.
To be fair, that Primarch was also fucking insane and was gibbering to himself to a flesh emperor.
Now, I'll also let into another secret little thing. They eventually found a data recorder of that night. And it showed one thing. The official story is that Conrad let himself be killed. The assassin walks up just as the report fails out, and it shows this great scene. And then it shows Conrad lunge at it in full armor, and the screen cuts out. An assassin might be able to take a Primarch unsurprised, might even be able to kill one willing to die. But you cannot convince me a Caldas assassin managed to overpower Conrad fucking Kurz. So, according to some scuttlebutt and rumors, there are worlds on the Imperium that still suffer from a vigilante, if you will.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Well, those who traitor cults go missing, end up slain, dead, and strung up with a weird dialect that nobody knows how to pronounce, carved into their flesh. That the Inquisition knows what it says. Redemption has come for you.
So are you thinking he's going to become a goddamn loyalist?
No, I think I still believe Conrad Kurz is still around.
Conrad Kurz gave up he gave up the Nightlord life to be a terroristic Batman, wherever he chose. Sounds like to me.
Because, mind you, anybody fanatical or crazy or goes against any form of justice, loyalists, traitor cults, redemptionist preachers, they all end up dead in funny ways. Ways that shouldn't be possible for men that were in fortresses, guarded by thousands of men.
It
Hell,
need not.
Hell, even at one point, a Tyranid fucking group of hive tyrants and a swarm lord disappeared off the field of battle, allowing the Imperium to snatch victory from the field of war. They found them all ripped apart and skinned.
A swarm lord?
Swarm Lord and a group of tyrants.
Alrighty.
Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know of any Space Marine, let alone even fucking Dante, who could take a Swarm Lord easily, let alone its tyrant guards.
But what if he caught him? What if he caught him off guard?
Sure, he might be able to take the Swarm Lord. What about the other tyrants?
Well, sorry, but Dante isn't a Primarch.
You're right, he isn't. So tell me what did it. We only know of one loyalist Primarch running about, and Gilman wasn't the one who did that. It could have been Corvus, true. But now we've now gotten to the current era. I do recommend you please read the Nightlords Omnibus and the series of books, for they are very good, great written, and even make this loyalist slightly care for the traitors.
Lightly care for the traitors.
Conrad did nothing wrong. He just needed a hug.
Now you got me. What was that thing? I need to feel something. Alan, tell me something that's gonna piss me off.
Dark Legion is the best Legion, and fuck the Ultramarines in the Blueberry Orchard.
And that brings us to the end of the Legion. Speaking of the Legion.
Did that work there, Bob?
Yep. Can you hear their cries, Alan? Can you taste their fear, their agony? Know this, mortal. We are coming for you.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine you're sitting in your bunker and you hear your buddy screaming and you hear that in the box.
Well, I knew I saved a shotgun shell for a reason.
Yep, I knew I saved this. Vote goes to pull the trigger and you hear an empty thump. Only to open your shotgun and see the bolt has been removed.
Well, fuck. I lost my skin privileges.
You go to pull your bayonet to stab yourself in the heart, only to find the blade is missing off it.
Well, I knew the salt was missing for a reason.
The night. So now we'll go over funny things of the Legion, as we always like to do. Are you ready for some edgelordness for the war gear names?
Oh, fun.
What do you
Isn't every Legion fucking edgelord?
Well, only two of them have really stupid names for their equipment. Guess what Conrad's armor is called?
The armor of night, or something like that.
The Nightmare Mantle.
I wasn't entirely wrong.
Can you guess what his lightning claws are called?
The bat claws.
Mercy and Forgiveness.
There is no such thing.
Okay.
And he also has bolt weapon.
Oh, I get it. I will give you mercy and forgiveness. Pulls out claws.
Can you guess what he didn't use a bolt gun, he used throwing blades. Can you guess what they're called? Fucking Widowmakers.
Alright guys, we're gonna end the episode
I
here.
can just hear Alan's voice.
We're gonna end the episode here.
This Alan's favorite part is all the fucking edgy names.
I hate this part. Fuck you.
Would you like me to stop doing this part in the series?
No, this is the reason why I enjoy it.
Now we talk about the Legion's only decent and white son of Conrad, Jago Savitar, or Savitarian. I am a son of a sunless world and 8th Legion to my core. The Prince of Crows, the Condemned. This badass motherfucker. Because this guy actually fought a Primarch to a standstill.
Sounds like a pretty good feat for
I'll give you
Space
better
Marine.
detail. It was Lionel Johnson.
The man fought Lionel Johnson to a
Yeah.
standstill.
Yes.
Edgelord.
Mind you, he was on the defensive the entire time, but the fact that Johnson couldn't just 1-2 cut him in half is fucking impressive.
So, son of Edgelord versus a Edgelord. And he survived.
And now we're gonna make fun of his war gear. He had a chain. He carried a chain glaive, basically a chainsaw spear, called Knight's Whisper. Yeah, I can't make that shit up, ladies and gentlemen.
Whisper.
Knight's Whisper.
I'm so glad I'm tuning this out.
What are you tweeting exactly?
Oh, sorry, I'm not tweeting it out. I'm so glad I'm tuning this out.
Oh, what's wrong, Alan? You don't like it when I make fun of shit?
No, I just don't like this part because the part that makes me want to gouge out my ears.
All the edginess.
No, all the horrible fucking names.
You haven't even gotten to the name of companies. First Claw, 10th Company.
I know everything's named after claws with them, and it fucking infuriates me.
Oh,
Cause I was like, what the fuck, GW? Can you not come up with a good name for shit? I retract that statement because I already know the answer.
No. Now we're gonna get to the funny bits of the name Legion's fleet names. Kyle, can you guess what the name of Conrad Kurtz's capital ship is?
His capital ship?
Yep, his Gloriana class battleship.
A guy who likes to skin people, put sacks around his sacks. What kind of a big ship would he be in?
Alan, would you like to guess?
Not sure.
The Nightfall.
Nightfall? Boy.
The Nightmare of Stellax. Battleship unknown class. The Hunter's Premonition. Battle barge. The Praxis Mundi. Battle barge. The Umbra Incendiator. Battle barge. The Terror Claw. Another battle barge. The Arturium Dread. A strike cruiser. The Avenging Shadow. Ooh. Strike cruiser. The Covenant of Blood. I figured that would have been world leaders. Strike cruiser. Can you guess what Can you get another guess at a name, Kyle?
Ah! Don't look at that.
Blood Claw.
Don't look at that.
Yes.
I'm actually right.
Yes, there's one called the Blood Claw. It's an
Blood
escort
Claw?
Oh my god, I was just throwing shit up there because it was fucking stupid.
The
Almost did it again.
Dusk Star. The Echo of Damnation. The Excruciator. The Nightkin. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm crazy. I am funny.
Did you just smack the mic, Kyle?
I hit the spring.
That's what you did. That. How do you pronounce that?
What the fuck? Obfuscate?
The Quintus. The Throneless King.
Jesus Christ.
Tainbrix.
Did I
The
show this
Warlock.
stream my battle sister? So, like, you got your little battle sister here? And so I bought a model to paint and put up on the shelf, and yeah, it's pretty fucking big.
Yeah, that big bitch.
Why haven't you painted that yet, Kyle?
I don't know. That's gonna take a lot of paint.
Then why'd you buy it?
I didn't think it was that big. I thought it was gonna
GW
be. I
at
thought it was gonna
marketing.
be bigger, like this one, like something like that size. No, that's pretty fucking big.
GW's good at marketing.
I bought that off of Etsy. Somebody printed off of Etsy. I'm like, oh, that'd be a cool little thing to add to my sister groups. I got like the McFarlane toy up there. I'm like, oh, I'll put that next to the McFarlane toy, and that one I'll paint it myself. And then like I could paint it in my paint scheme of my sisters. I'm like, that'd be cool. And then I'm like, holy fuck, it's huge.
Now to the last two. The Faithless Song and the Serpent of the Black Sea. Now are you ready for Legion artifacts, gentlemen? Because it only gets more edgy as we go.
This isn't edgy, this is just fucking stupid.
Alan's favorite.
The Claws of the Black Hunt. Hooks that they use to impale poor bastards on for rituals. The Orb of Curves. A magical orb that was gifted to him by Magnus. It was supposed to help him focus his vision so he could actually see the truth of his visions, not the dark features. Yeah, it didn't work. The Flayer.
Just the flare.
Can you guess what that one does, guys?
Oh no, I don't know.
The
I don't know,
flare?
just the name
Probably
just
good
kinda
at taking
describes it.
skin off of people's bodies, I'm
Yeah.
going to assume.
It's actually a sword.
That's what we'll call it.
Misery of the Meek. An elixir crafted and carried by their apothecaries. And, well, how to describe this? It basically is... How to describe it? Imagine liquid fear.
Liquid,
Liquid fear and suffering.
just liquid fear and suffering. Okay.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, the Nightlord's armor had much more adamantium in it than regular legionaries. For Nostromo's only fucking thing is that its surface was incredibly rich with adamantium deposits.
Okay.
So the crazies had the best armor. Dickheads.
Of course it is.
And that's the last of the edginess, gentlemen.
Oh.
And with that, I bring it to a close. Thoughts, ideas for next week?
Well, nah. Nightlords seem pretty just cut and dry, almost literally. Just get in there, flay them alive.
I'm
Don't
gonna wear
worry
your
about
sack
submitting
around my
with their
sack.
all, except they got no skin.
I'm gonna wear your sack around my sack. Fuck you.
Got this guy's nice ball skin just hanging across my shoulder pauldron. Then you get to the next guy. Oh, look. This one's got a little bit more hair on it. A little more detail. We'll throw that one on instead.
So,
What the
Kyle,
fuck?
I leave you with a quote. Are you ready?
Is this for next week?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Are you ready, my friend?
Hit me with it.
The blood is our curse.
I'm going to go Blood Angels.
You got it in one shot.
'Cause blood is the curse, and I know a little bit about like the Black Rage and stuff. That's where I'm kind of guessing with that one.
The Sons of Sanguinius.
Yeah, I got it.
We're going to talk about the most well-beloved chat legion of all.
Oh yeah, Sanguinius the Golden Boy. I don't really know much about them at all, except for the whole like Black Rage thing.
You're going to learn a lot of shit and why they're so popular.
Yeah, I know they're real big, and I'm like, I don't know. They had the show on Warhammer TV there for a bit.
Oh, Angels of Death?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I didn't care for the art style at first, but I grew to like it. It was a pretty good story in that. They have one of the best Dreadnought scenes that
Yes.
I've at least seen. Fuck, I love that Dreadnought scene. That was great.
My only disappointment is that we didn't see a ball pattern. Leviathan.
Oh, like their special, like their one special one they have.
Well, the Blood Angels are one of the few chapters currently being able to boast a legionary that that is within inside a fucking Leviathan class dreadnought.
Oh, okay.
It is known as the Wrath of Baal.
Oh, okay.
And we all know what a Mars pattern dreadnought looks like. Kyle, you ever seen a Leviathan class?
I think I have. Not positive.
Yeah, I'll send a picture in the Discord. Shameless plug, because we didn't have one today.
You're right. We didn't have one today. But I will do that. Put on the Discord. I think next week I might actually start working on the Castigator. I got some bigger vehicles to start working on. I think we'll fuck with this thing.
That's
See
gonna
how
be
it
a fish
goes.
to paint.
There's a lot of little details on there, but it's mostly black, so that's primed
Here's
it
a good
black.
picture. Isn't it exactly the picture for it, but this is a good one for this. It'll be in the general for those who want to see what a fucking Leviathan class dreadnought look like.
In the general, I'm gonna go check her out. Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
The siege dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The big boys. And the Blood Angels are the only fucking nut jobs to flow a fucking jetpack on the back of it.
They put a jetpack on it?
Yeah.
On their contemptors, they have a jetpack. Here, I will fucking show you.
Holy Jesus.
Was there a exact response? Was
What do I
fuck
have?
it, why not?
I think this one... This is a Redemptor Dreadnought, I think? Got this for my son. He wanted a Dreadnought, so I got him a Dreadnought. He wanted the chain gun, and then he wanted the fist with the flamer.
See if I can find the one with the jetpack on it.
Have to paint this for him sometime soon, too. A lot of the vehicles aren't painted. I gotta get those going.
Let me see if I can find that fucking picture. It is ridiculous. It was the funniest shit I saw when they came out with it.
Have the Rhino for my sisters. I want to get an emulator. Alan loves the emulators.
Fuck you.
And I also have the pipe organ missile launcher. I have that. That's not even built yet. I still have to build that one. So I have I think I have all their vehicles but the emulator.
Here, I will share my screen. I'm not sure if it will help for the chat, but Kyle and Kyle and Alan can see the shenanigans.
Yeah, chat's not going to be able to do it.
But Kyle will be my witness. That I'm not just making shit up.
I'll try. Hopefully it doesn't make my computer blink.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking fucking
Jesus
jetpack.
Christ. Yeah, it's got a fucking jetpack on her. That's a big ass fucking jetpack.
Well, it's a goddamn dreadnought. It needs a big ass
Fucking knife
imagine,
hands.
all you can imagine is like, hey, I'm safe out of range of that dreadnought's melee weapons, and it suddenly starts flying at
And then it just flies at you? God damn. That's crazy.
Blood Angels. And a common quote of the Blood Angels: "By the blood of Sanguinius, so shall it be."
So why are we starting to blend in the Nightlord episode with the fucking Blood Angels?
Because we're at the end of the episode, I always give a quote at the end.
Okay, whatever. Fuck it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Have I ever forgotten to?
He said Blood Angels. Yeah, Blood Angels are next week. I got the quote, Alan. Come on, man.
I had to zone out most of this to try and rebuild my brain cells.
Oh, if you think the naming was bad, just wait till we get to the Golden Boy. He has some funnily named shit.
Why are we putting me in the cube? You could just name horrible goddamn shit.
Oh,
And there
what
you
do
go.
you
There's my
think we're
cube.
What do you think we're gonna do? I'm gonna bring up the Mechanicus' funny named shit.
Oh, I still
The
got to
Guardians are
fucking.
awesome.
I still got to prime and paint the pimp wagon.
You wanna bet on that, boy? Well,
No.
Gotta do a lot of shit still. Oh, vehicles.
anyway, my kind listeners, thank you for joining us in the shenanigan that we call a show.
Live at the Larnavore Studios down in beautiful Detroit, Michigan.
From now on, I will be trying to do more of those little storybook moments.
I seriously felt like we were like sitting around the campfire. Like he's like, "All right, children, you ready for a scary story? This is a story about the Night Haunter."
Ooh. I will start telling you more of those things. Some of good, some terrifying. Who knows? Let's see what Bob can come up with.
Oh,
And we're only 5 episodes away till Alan gets to talk about his favorite Legion.
Yes, I love. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about my favorite,
what are your
The Smelly
favorites?
boys.
the Smelly Boys.
Oh, yep, that's right. You like your smelly boys.
Bob's just gonna take an offhand approach to that. Like, go for it.
Although I might do the whole talk about the Primarch and then talk about the
You're
Legion.
allowed, because there's a shitload of lore about it. I've just been rather not make 40 episodes of Space Marine shit.
Speaking of which, because technically now me and Bob are sharing a black library. I still gotta find some books about the Nightlord. Oh God, whew! Talk about Nightlord now. I'm stuck in my brain.
About
I gotta talk-
Mortarion?
Oh yeah, about Mortarion.
Isn't there a book that's specifically called Mortarion?
Yeah, his Primarch novel.
Yeah, there's a Primarch novel. Yeah.
That's one of the ones I need to buy.
Yeah, let me see if it's even on the Black Library yet.
I'm pretty sure it is. I thought I saw it on there when I was looking for Necron books. Because they had the one books in there, Ruin, and the other one in there. I've read the first one. I gotta get the second one.
Yeah,
like me my Necrons.
Mortarion's heart.
That's on there. His his fucking Primarch novel isn't on there yet.
Ah, damn it.
I'm waiting for the Sanguinius novel. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit's gonna be snatched up faster than fuck.
Mortarion's heart, I'm pretty sure, is just about Khaldor Drago fighting Mortarion.
You are correct.
So speaking of which, though, is there anybody for us to rate this time, Kyle?
There's a guy on here who's only got a couple viewers right now.
In fealty
we
of
can't
the
ever
God
go one
Emperor,
episode without this.
our undying Lord, and by the grace of the Golden
Will
Throne,
we cancel it out?
I declare exterminatus.
This quiet offends,
Oh
Slanesh.
God!
Things shall get loud now. We are amplified. Hear that?
He's building some type of model. I don't know what he's doing, but we'll find out.
Oh, so we're definitely.
I think it's
When we do an episode-
fantasy.
Also, when we do an episode on we do an episode on the Emperor's Children, we definitely talk about Noise Marines.
We did.
Oh, we did. Fuck.
Yeah, we did. We talked about Noise Marines. Oh yeah.
We did go
Oh,
over the
yeah.
riot that offends Slaanesh.
I thought, oh yeah, they're further. Oh god, man. Oh god, my brain is.
We're on 9, Alan.
I forgot. I thought the Emperor's Children was further up.
The Emperor's Children are the 3rd Legion.
I thought they were further up. Okay, I apologize. My brain is melting.
They have 3 holes they can pick to stick their things into.
Oh. Don't they all- oh fuck.
Well, that's it for now. I thank everybody for stopping by. We're gonna send you guys over to 8 Man Strong. He's building something. I think it's Warhammer Fantasy though, so I couldn't tell you what it is. But we'll give a few viewers. Try to do our part to help out other people.
You know, how
Spread the love
Warhammer
around.
community?
For the glory and love of the Emperor.
Me and the Omnicide.
Nah, for the Silent King.
The soul is broken.
Silent King's a fucking pushover. Imatech.
I did not just hear that from you, you muck.
Alright, everybody, we're currently gonna go fight each other now. Have a good one.
All right, y'all have fun.